What is going on YouTube? Shane here. Now it's time for the final or almost final chapter of the Kris, Luhan, EXO, S.엠 lawsuit overdose, sue me baby saga. Alright, so this is a little confusing too, because basically this is saying that there's a settlement, but also saying that there's a court involved in the settlement. So that's confusing me. But the news is that Luhan and Kris will remain under S.엠 until 2022, as per the original contract. But there is a settlement here. They will not be part of EXO, and that S.엠 will be contracting out management for all of Kris and Luhan's activities outside of Korea and Japan. So basically in China or wherever Kris and Luhan are promoting, and there'll be a revenue share that includes S.엠 getting some of that money. It's really confusing how they wrote this though. I even read it in Korean. There's the Subi article and there was a Naver article, but both of them were kind of confusing. Of course, the Naver article, the Korean is very, very of course the Korean in the Naver article is very advanced, so I looked up some words, but from what I did see there, it still said the exact same thing almost that the English version did, but it was very confusing where a settlement or reconciliation comes from a court when there's still a settlement here. So anyways, without rambling on about it, it basically says that they will be under S.엠 Entertainment until 2022. They will not be rejoining EXO, of course, but that's the end of that, I guess, pretty much. I'll leave the link to the Subi article. As always, I'll also leave the link to the original Korean Naver article. 여러분, 이거에 대해 읽고 싶으면 이 영상 밑에서 네이버 뉴스 링크가 있어요. So check that out, guys. Check the link out. You can read about it, because it does say that after arbitration in court, a settlement was reached, basically. But then there's parts in here that are saying that the court settled the case with recommendation for reconciliation, which that whole sentence in English is hard to comprehend to begin with. It's not that it's hard to comprehend, it just doesn't really make sense. So it's still a little ambiguous. I think some more clarification will come out later, and I'll make another video about that when that happens. But I guess in the end, after 2 years, guys, it ended up being a settlement pretty much, and we couldn't fight this to the end with Kris and Luhan. I wish that Kris and Luhan were fully successful, but in this way, it's a settlement, it's a compromise. Of course, S.엠 ended up kind of getting a little more of an edge, I guess, in the compromise, with the fact that they still have the exclusive contract, but they're not in EXO, and they're not going to be managing them normally like an artist. They're contracting out management to basically collect a revenue share from them until 2022 for anything they do outside of Korea or Japan. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about it in the comments, guys. This is like the last video I think that I will be editing on this computer that I've had for a long time. I am selling this computer and I'm gonna get a better laptop. This is a desktop I've been using for a while, so it's a little sad that me parting ways with this computer. I made a lot of videos on this PC, but anyways, that's completely unrelated, but I'd mention it. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comments. Hit the subscribe button for more videos from me. Also hit the subscribe button if you want to stay updated with news like this. If anything more comes out, any more clarification comes out, I will let you guys know about it as soon as I can. Until then, this was Shane's K-pop videos, and I'll see you then.